Hi, I'm David Malsby. We welcome you onto the campus that we call Camp Hope. It is the residential program of the PTSD Foundation of America, serving America's veterans and their families who are coping with combat-related post-traumatic stress. It is a long program, 6 to 8 months, and sometimes even longer, depending on some various factors, but everything is absolutely free for our veterans. So right now, I want to introduce you to one of the graduates of our program. Introduce yourself.
I'm Matthew May. I got in the program February 7th, started day one February 14th. I'm a veteran of the Marine Corps and the Army. I had the privilege of serving in both. And it's very honored and privileged to have been part of this program.
Where are you from, by the way?
I was born in Louisiana, but I was raised here in the Conroe, Houston area.
Okay. Deployed?
I did 2 deployments to Afghanistan with the Marines and 1 to Afghanistan in the Army.
Well, just checking that frequent flyer list, I guess. Huh? Not on my bucket list, by the way. Joking aside, war and trauma, PTSD. What happened? What was going on in your mindset? What did PTSD look like?
I think it's pretty common for a lot of veterans like myself to push it aside. We thought it was just normal to be enraged all the time, normal to have little things set us off and make us angry, normal to have negative thoughts all the time, and just really thinking we were okay and we can do it on our own. Knowing now that I suffer from PTSD, it's allowed me to heal. I mean, it's given me the opportunity to address the things that I need to continue on with a positive life. But it's never anything I'd wish on anyone, but it does need to be addressed, and you need to be honest with yourself.
Sure. So you mentioned coping with it for a while. What brought you to a place where a lengthy program like this was even something you could even contemplate, nevertheless actually do it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know this place existed, and had I known it existed and had I been honest with myself, I probably would have came here a long time ago. But I wasn't honest with myself and let all of my issues bottle up and topple over in my life. And for most, you would call it rock bottom. I never succumbed to drug addiction or alcohol abuse, but I was pretty close. I lost my family. I lost job opportunities, lost hope, and almost lost my life.
So now you've come through the program, and it sounds cliche-ish, but you did just mention you had lost hope, almost lost your life. You come into a place called Camp Hope. What has changed in your mindset? I mean, a lot's changed. You gained how many pounds while you've been here?
Yeah, about 70 pounds.
Yeah. So, but what's changed mentally for you?
The biggest change is, like I said, I've learned to be honest with myself for one, and accept the way that I am and the issues that I have. As far as hope is concerned, I was able to see that this is temporary. The pain we feel, the hardships we go through, this too shall pass. It's being able to see others who are suffering right along with me and seeing success stories of others that have come through these same footsteps and seeing that this isn't the end and anything can be overcome. If I can survive, being blown up twice and coming out without a scratch, but I'm going to let my own mind defeat me. This place has allowed me to, it's the people in this place have shown me the real me, have helped me find the real me, and shown me that I'm the only one in my way, and have allowed me to see that light and see that hope.
Fantastic. Is it fair to say, you just mentioned being blown up twice and coming out without a scratch, physically?
Physically.
Fair to say it was much more than a scratch mentally.
Right. So the diagnosis was traumatic brain injury. And of course, science is well far behind knowing the long-term effects. And it just seems untreated, it just gets worse and worse. Memory loss, irritability, and like I said at the beginning, I just learned to accept that as who I was. I'm just an irritable person now. I'm just a negative person. I'm just an angry guy. But definitely, I did have some cracked ribs, but that healed in a matter of weeks. But definitely the unseen wounds of war are just ever compiling on top of themselves. And untreated, it's almost a death sentence.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, though you mentioned losing hope, nearly losing your life, thankfully you've made it here. You've made it through the program, changing your life, changing your mindset, and ready to move forward. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir.
That's a great accomplishment. Super, super happy
Thank you.
for you. Look, everything we do is free. Don't have a story where you nearly lose life, hope, everything. Call us now, 877-717-7873. Don't put it off. There's always an excuse. Pick up the phone, 877-717-7873.